A lot of my paintings came from photographs that I took or trips that I was on. Here's an early one. This painting was from a photograph that I took in Italy. I enjoy using my imagination, and I love the arts. I have one done in this style about my trip to New Mexico when I lived on the commune. But my parents were not, they didn't encourage that. And my father actually said to me, become a teacher, you'll always have a job, and you can do your art whenever you want, and the summers or something like that. And in the long run, that actually was good advice. But when I saw that Julia was interested, I wasn't going to go that route. That's Julia's from college, and this is Julia's from college, and this is a photo from Miami that I did. I always say she picked up where I left off. I collect all of her scratch. Every single scratch that she did is in here. From the beginning, every single one. Also, I did pottery for a while, and I just found these in the cupboard. I forgot that I did them. I did a whole set of bowls and pottery and stuff like that. And I play with seashells and natural objects. This was one of the first photographs that I printed myself. It's my favorite photo. Let me see that one. In my office, I have other ones. My printer doesn't work. I don't use my heavy camera anymore. Those are my collages under there, all my paints, sewing, photography, all my interests. This is Jack and I. We dressed up for Halloween. We were married on Halloween. This was Julia's first postcard, I think. These are postcards from shows that I've been in. I saved everything. I also like to write. And I have just a love of experience.
This is the memoir?
This is the memoir. So far it's in 5, going on 6 parts. So I saved almost everything. My brownie pin, my polio pioneer pin, my everything growing up, my diary, certificates, report cards. I just saved everything, which I like. I did my own photography then. I did that instead of a paper. It was sort of a social criticism of the education system. It's an ego building. Here's my life. I'm kind of proud of it. I want it to be preserved. A paper from Robert Creeley that I wrote where he explained why I sort of missed the point and was great. I had to choose one poem and analyze it for this poet, Robert Creeley, who was my teacher in college. And I picked the shortest poem I could find, and I wrote a whole thing about it. And I missed the point. So he took the time on the bottom and said, good work, and explained line by line what the meaning of it was, which I have taken with me my entire life, the meaning of this poem, and used it in many situations. But I loved that he gave me a B+ anyway when I didn't know what I was talking about, and took the time to explain it.
Would you mind reading the poem? How long is it?
Very short. Okay. By, I think it was T.S. Eliot. This thing that hath a code and not a core, hath set acquaintance where might be affections, and now nothing disturbeth his reflections. I wrote a whole thing about it, And the meaning of it is just that an object has nothing of its own. It doesn't have a core, it doesn't have a heart, until you like it. And then it becomes the object of your affections, and nothing can take you away from it. That was one of the first things I did. I was very attracted to chairs. And I did that, and I did that in your bedroom here. That's one of my photographs. That sold, but I think I had two. I don't know why.